Hi everyone, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in to this series and for supporting me and my journey. It means everything to me. And before I introduce LIORALAND and talk about what this series is all about, I just wanted to take a minute or a moment to be here with you and to check in and say that I hope you are holding up okay, the best that you can during this extremely overwhelming time that we are all living through right now. There's so much loss happening on so many different levels and so much suffering and pain going on. And whether you are someone who is navigating your own suffering and loss right now, or someone who's bearing witness to that happen to others, it's a real lot to process, and it's a lot. It's just a lot to withstand, and so this is me saying, I hope that you can be extra gentle with yourselves and patient with yourselves and those around you during this extremely tough time. And if aside from the regular things that you have to do, like work and cook and clean and go to the grocery store, all thanks to these extraordinary people who are showing up to their jobs every day, putting their own health at risk so that we can all be okay. If at the end of the day, what you're able to do is just survive and just take a couple of deep breaths and just get through it, that's more than okay. That's really good, and there's no need for this time to look a certain way, really, and there's no need to produce something extra or be something extra. I hope that you can carve out some space for yourself just to feel what's coming up for you, and be honest about that, with whomever you trust and feel safe to do so with. And if you are an artist or someone who creates, whether you write or you paint or draw or make music or any type of expression, don't ever forget that the world needs you and your attention to detail and your observations now more than ever. This is an inflection point in human history that is, people will look back and they won't be able to grasp that this happened and that people went through this. And so your ability to record this moment in time and to pay attention to how you're feeling and what you're seeing and everything, all of the shades and colors of all the moments, that's extremely important. And keep doing what you've always done, which is to create. So on that note, I'll say that we're all gonna get through this together, and when we get to the other side of this and we look back, I think that we will see with such glaring certainty what it was that pulled us through. And I think what will pull us through is our deep caring and love for one another and looking out for one another. And I think that having that type of unshakable understanding of what's most important in life is an incredibly beautiful thing to look forward to for ourselves and for our communities and for our country and for the world. So on that note, I will officially welcome you to LIORALAND. This moment is really a joyful one for me, and it's an honor to arrive at a point in time when I am ready to share. And LIORALAND is all about the celebration of the creation of music and songwriting, and in every single episode I'll be sharing a new song that I have written over these past several months. I moved up to the Hudson Valley 7-8 months ago from New York City. I moved into an art loft, and I decided that I was going to prioritize making my music and writing, recording new demos, no matter what. And I had been making music for a while previous to that, but this was a moment that I was going to figure out a way to do it with the least amount of interruptions. And I've been bartending at a local restaurant, and if you're someone who has lost work as a result of the closures due to COVID-19, I'm right there with you, just navigating this uncertainty of what the future will look like, and how everything is going to work. I know it's really a really frightening time for so many, and I think now more than ever it's important for us to reach out and to stay connected and to know that you're not alone. And I hope that this series can offer people a sliver of relief, or just an exhale, like maybe a little smile, a little laughter, a little lightness in this very challenging time that we are living through. And LIORA translates to I have light, and that's really representative of my relationship with music. I have leaned on music my whole life. I've leaned on so many artists in times when I've needed that comfort and that feeling of, wow, yeah, like it feels like I'm alone in this, but someone else has gone through this too, and I'm gonna curl up in this song because it reminds me that I'm not alone in this feeling. It's an incredible power that music has, and since the beginning of time, music has survived through human beings, through us, and at the same time, we survive through music. And it's the most amazing thing to me. And so this series, LIORALAND, is my very humble offering to hopefully pay it forward at least a little bit, and to not let this crisis get in the way of making a human connection, and reaching out and offering what I have to give right now. And so I hope that you will tune in for the next episode, and I hope that this series will bring you some joy, and maybe a squeeze of the hand, and just a feeling of solidarity and togetherness. So thank you again. Thank you so much for showing up with me. I know there's so many things that you could be doing right now, and it means everything that you're here. So I'll see you very soon.